Hi guys, my name is Noel and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming in contact with my channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and please do like this video, and you can share this video with your friends and family members, colleagues at work, and please feel free to drop your comment below the comment section. I will always respond to every question asked in my channel. So my YouTube channel is designed to help you access the right, reliable information on how you can study in the European Union, especially the Schengen zone, at a very affordable tuition fees. I had made several videos about Luxembourg. I did my second master's at the University of Luxembourg, so I understand the country and university quite well. So most of my videos are actually about Luxembourg at the moment. So check it out. Also, I've made some videos about Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary, and other countries in the European Union, especially the Schengen zone. This is the goal of this channel, to help you with the right information that will help you to make an informed decision. So in today's video, I want to share with you some of the jobs that you can apply for, or some of the areas you can apply for a job if you do not speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. So because in Luxembourg they speak French, German, Luxembourgish, and of course English. So maybe you are concerned as an international student that you don't speak French or German or Luxembourgish, and how can you get a part-time job in Luxembourg? Okay, if you are a student in Luxembourg at the University of Luxembourg, for example. So I've taken my time to compile some of the areas you can get a job, part-time job, that do not require you to necessarily speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. Remember that you are allowed to work 15 hours per week as a foreign student while living in Luxembourg. So you have to stick to that rule and do not break the laws of the land. Okay? So, and of course, don't forget that your primary objective to come to the country is to study. So you must not abuse that privilege given to you. But of course, the law allows you to work during your study in Luxembourg. So the best place to start looking for a job is within the university. You can send email to professors, departments, head, faculty heads. They often look for students to help them with some work, laboratory research assistant, administrative assistant, so many of them. So when I was doing my second master's in a course titled Integrated Systems Biology at the University of Luxembourg, I was working at a research center called the Luxembourg Center for Systems Biomedicine, just inside the Belvoir campus at the University of Luxembourg. And throughout my stay in Luxembourg, that is where I was working throughout. So you can actually get a job within the university environment, and you can have a part-time job that will be consistent throughout your studies. So the best place to start is within the University of Luxembourg if you are a student at the University of Luxembourg. And most of those jobs in the university environment do not require you to speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. That mainly job that requires English. Okay, so that's where to start. And I'm gonna give you some of the examples of research centers where you can find jobs that do not require you necessarily to speak German, French, or Luxembourgish. The very first one I'm gonna talk about today is the Luxembourg Center for Systems Biomedicine, LCSB. In this research institute, like I said before, I was working there part-time during my master's program at the University of Luxembourg. And for those who are going to be doing my master's, you're going to be doing all your laboratory research at this institute, at this research center, LCSB. Almost all your laboratory experiments, not all of them, but most of them will be at this LCSB. So they have research groups such as Bioinformatics Core, Biomedical Data Science Group, Computational Biology, Developmental and Cellular Biology, Digital Medicine Group, Environmental Informatics, Enzymology and Metabolism, Gene Expression and Metabolism, Immunology and Genetics, integrated cell signaling, interventional neuroscience, medical translational research, molecular and functional neurobiology, neuroinflammation, neuropathology, systems ecology. And this systems ecology, when I was doing my master's, I was working in this research group. I think it is being held by Professor Wilmers. He's a very fantastic professor, nice man. I was working there part-time as well. Systems ecology group. You also have systems control group, and then you have translational neuroscience as well. And you have another institute called SNT, Interdisciplinary Center for Security, Reliability, and Trust. So they have research areas such as space systems, fintech, cybersecurity, autonomous vehicles. So you can send your CV via email to various research groups, principal investigators in this research institute. Okay. And there's also another research center called Luxembourg Center for Contemporary and Digital History. And research areas include contemporary history of Luxembourg, contemporary European history, and digital history and historiography. So you can send your CV, email to professors and head of research groups in this institute as well. Now, you also have the University of Luxembourg job portal. So the university have their own job portal where you can see jobs being advertised every week. So they keep updating that job portal. So you can always go there to look for a job. You can get a fixed term contract, part-time jobs like lab technician, research support technician, librarian specialist, assistant, and so many other interesting jobs. You can also get something like research and development specialist in data science. Okay, many PhD positions are often advertised at the University of Luxembourg job portal. So check it out. It's very good for PhD open positions. And don't forget that if you are employed as a PhD student at the University of Luxembourg, you are being paid a reasonable amount of money as an employee. So for PhD positions, especially, please check out the University of Luxembourg job portal. You also have Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology, LIST, LIST. And they have possible job categories such as research support assistants, interns opportunities, and some of them are paid actually. Of course, also have PhD candidates positions, which is very, very good because they pay them as well. Okay. And then you have the Luxembourg Institute of Health, LIH, very remarkable, renowned research institute in Luxembourg. They also have an affiliation with the University of Luxembourg. So, and you have job areas such as open positions, which are often advertised on their website. You also have research support jobs, very suitable for students who are in Luxembourg for part-time jobs. You have internships and summer jobs as well at LIH. And of course, they also have PhD open positions. And the good thing about this LIH is that you can actually send a spontaneous application without being advertised. You can just send your CV to spontaneously. There's a spontaneous job application, spontaneous student jobs, spontaneous internship. And if you go to the website of Luxembourg Institute of Health, LIH, you see the sections for spontaneous jobs, spontaneous internship application, and spontaneous student jobs. So just open the place, send your CV spontaneously to different groups, and they might contact you when they need somebody. You also have Luxembourg Institute of Socio-Economic Research, LISA, and you can search for job openings at this institute, Luxembourg Institute of Socio-Economic Research. Today, I just did a search there and I found a job, a student job, research assistant job, 15 hours per week, designed for students because we're allowed to work only 15 hours during school session. And this job is for the Competence Center in Experimental and Participatory Research. And they need somebody to do this job ASAP, as soon as possible, at the Belleville campus. I just searched and I found a student job, research assistant, 15 hours per week for the Competence Center in Experimental and Participatory Research at the Luxembourg Institute of Socio-Economic Research. and then they want somebody now at Belvoir campus. So you have to keep checking all these institutes, and you might find a suitable job. Okay. You also have the Max Planck Institute, Luxembourg, for International, European, and Regulatory Procedural Law. Max Planck Institute, Luxembourg, for International, European, and Regulatory Procedural Law, MPI. And have job opportunities in this institute. So they also have Max Planck Luxembourg PhD scholarships. So currently they are recruiting student assistant positions at this Max Planck Institute Luxembourg. They are recruiting student assistant positions on average of 10 or 15 hours per week to assist the directors and senior research fellows of the institute in their research. Currently, they are looking for student assistant positions on average of 10 or 15 hours, which is very, very suitable for students in Luxembourg. And you just have to assist directors and senior research fellows of the institute in their research. I'm going to put all the links of all these institutes below my video so you can go there and check again different jobs opening, send your CV to different research heads, spontaneous application, just keep trying. All these jobs, you don't need to necessarily speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. But don't forget, there are some rules that you have to obey while working in Luxembourg. So all students can work for 15 hours per week during their studies in Luxembourg. Now, during the holidays, you can work for 40 hours per week. However, there is a caveat there. There is an age restriction. You must be under 27 years of age to work for 40 hours per week during school holidays. Okay? However, if you are over 27 years, you can only work under a conventional fixed-term contract. So you have to contact the University of Luxembourg to explain to you more about this conventional fixed-term contract that you can do during the holidays if you are over 27 years of age. But by standard, if you're under 27 years of age, you can work 40 hours per week during school holidays. And work during the school holidays is limited to 2 months per calendar year. So always make sure you obey the rules and regulations of the country you find yourself. Remember, like I said initially, your primary objective of coming to the country is to study. So make sure your priority is well planned, which is to study, and make sure you do well in your studies. And of course, you're allowed to work during your studies. While doing that, make sure you do not abuse the privilege that was given to you as a foreign student. Okay? Obey the law of the land, obey the terms and conditions of your visa. Don't violate that, okay? And make sure you take your studies very, very seriously. So you can see there are many places you can work within Luxembourg, especially the University of Luxembourg and all these research institutes affiliated with this university, where you don't need to necessarily speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. Okay, I hope this will help you to make an informed decision if you're looking for a job as a foreign student who just arrived in Luxembourg and you can't speak some of these languages. But I will advise you to learn some of these languages, especially French. Okay, and when I was there, the University of Luxembourg do offer, I think once a week, I can't remember, free French class for students at the University of Luxembourg. I don't know if that is still on now. Perhaps you can verify or inquire from the admission department or the language center if they still offer this free French class. This will help you on a long-term basis if you're in the country, because it will help you to integrate within society and also, of course, increase your life chances. You can also look for a job within the city. You know, there are many companies coming from different foreign countries that have English workers as well. So this one's just specifically to show you other institutes you can work for within the University of Luxembourg and the environment. But you can also check around the city companies, ICT companies, and different foreign companies that may require people that do not necessarily speak German, French, or Luxembourgish. but English language. Okay, so this is just an information that will help you to make an informed decision, but please always consult appropriate authorities for any inquiries that are related to other areas that I did not cover. Okay, so feel free to drop your questions below the comment section. I always reply to the questions. I always respond to the questions, and I try my best to provide the right answer in detail as much as I can, and if necessary, provide some link that will help you to do some secondary research that will help you to have more information to make a better and informed decision. So thank you guys. Please always like my video, please. Okay, comment on the video, like my videos, and of course share this video with your friends and family members. Thank you guys for being part of this journey. I hope you all gonna be successful, okay, very soon. And if you're applying to study at the University of Luxembourg, it's still on until the end of April. Hurry now and make your application as quickly as possible. But don't forget, in all that you do, always give it a human face. I am the Human Investor. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.